Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I'm your host, Matthew Horkey. So, big episode today. We are still here in Tbilisi. We have a beautiful apartment here for a month, making some more contacts, updating some research, and then promoting our book here, which is out now on Amazon. Uncorking the Caucasus. Wines from Turkey, Georgia, and Armenia. So this is what it is. This has been a long road in the last year. We're really excited. I want to thank everybody that's actually watching the show. Our YouTube channel is starting to pick up a little steam. It's nowhere where we want it to be, but thanks for watching because I think this is a start of something going to be really good. We're really working hard on producing guides to exotic regions. We've got projects in the works for ex-Yugoslavia, Mexico, and then maybe a separate guide to Croatia. We'll split Croatia off of ex-Yugoslavia. So that's what's coming up. So let's taste some wines today. We're here in Georgia, and we are going to taste two different Saperavis. What is Saperavi? Saperavi is a black-skinned and pink-fleshed grape, so the wines become black. They're not red, they're black wines. And in the Soviet times, what happened is, actually, there's over 500 indigenous varieties here in Georgia, but they ripped them all up because obviously it was all about quantity, not quality. And the only grapes that were left were Rakatsateli for whites and Saperavis for reds because they were hardy, they produced good, decent wines at high yields. But so we're going to give these a taste. They are growing some. I've seen some Saperavi in the Finger Lakes, Armenia, Australia. Let's give this a go here. We've got two different styles of wines here. The first one is one of the biggest wineries here. This is Winery Khareba. This is the Saperavi. This is the premium gold Saperavi. This is from 2010. It won a gold medal at Brussels. This was one of the first reds we actually had last year when we came through to Batumi. So I'm excited to have this again. This is made in a more conventional style of winemaking. It's more European style. I don't know I couldn't gather from their website or from visiting them if they aged this in oak or not, but vinified in stainless steel, selected yeast, all that stuff. So let's give this a go. I haven't tasted this in over a year. We really liked it last year. With all Saperavis, you're going to get black color, black opaque color. It's almost like, it's a deep purple. It's almost like Douro dry wines from Portugal. So let's give this a smell. Saperavi is a high acidity and high color grape with some bite as well. Actually, they age pretty well. This is smelling pretty decent. It's got some actually chicken soup smell, maybe, that you like sometimes.
What vintage is that?
This is 2010.
Okay.
Some black cherry elements. Some cranberry. I can't get away from that soy sauce in the chicken soup.
I think it's because of the tertiary aroma from aging.
You just smell that. I'll use the glass for the other one.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice, right? The only thing I'm sad about this is Winery Khareba, they're not available in the U.S. Otherwise, by Georgia price, I think this is I got it here with conversion for like $11 US.
It reminds me a lot of Douro wine nose. A lot of dark fruit, tartness.
Let's give this a smell, okay? Give it a taste, rather. Still pretty good. Plum, black cherry, earth, soft tannins, long end palate. This is still pretty good. You want to taste it?
Sure.
I have it probably 3.8-ish. It's well made. There's nothing wrong with it. I know a lot of people don't like Winery Khareba because it's just a big company, but the premium gold's pretty decent. Okay, let's move on. The next Saperavi we had, what do you think?
It's excellent. It's very juicy.
Yeah, it's very acidic.
Earthiness.
It's good. Saperavi. What you
That palate's a little bit lack.
Yeah, maybe 3.7-ish. But we're going on to a highly recommended wine. This is from a friend we have here in Georgia, always recommends us great wines. This is, yes, Goram from Qvevri. This is the Kortavebis Marani. Marani means cellar, so Kortavebis wines. This is Saperavi from 2014. Only 1,000 bottles produced. See that?
Yeah, clever.
Now this wine is made in Qvevri, and that is Georgian traditional method. They're terracotta vessels. They look like this. This is Alice Faring's book for the love of wine. She's a big proponent of not only natural wines but Georgian wines. She's written a lot of books. I'm just starting to read this right now. It's pretty excellent. But this is what a Qvevri looks like. It's buried up to here under the ground. So fermentation, maturation happens here. It has the conical point, so it allows the wine to clarify, filter naturally. It's porous, so there's breathing, there's circulation. This is traditional Georgian winemaking, and that's what we're about to taste here. So I am very, very excited about this wine. This has already dark purple, but has some violet accents on the rim. This smells incredibly fresh. This smells exactly like, Shireen, like, you know, fresh raspberries are starting to go bad. Crushed raspberries, cherries, maybe just starting to ferment with grass. It's incredibly, and nice acidity. You can smell the acidity, maybe a hint of dirt. Sorry, I keep looking down because my microphone battery is starting to go flat, so I hope we don't lose.
There's brown herb and some tar.
So let's give this a go. Qvevri wine sometimes can give you textures and flavors that you've never had before. This is actually a lot fresher than the winery Khareba. Hold on one sec. A lot of raspberry, a lot of cherry, some weeds. It's not like a heavy cough syrupy texture sometimes you can get with Qvevri wines. It's incredibly fresh. It's well made. It's a very clean wine.
Very good texture.
Nice texture. It's not raw, right? It's not like a homemade wine tasting flavor.
I think it has some rawness.
I mean, I personally enjoy the Georgian wines. They're not for everybody. I mean, I have this probably 3.9, 4.0. I really like this wine a lot. Anything you want to add to that? And what do you think?
I like it. I think it needs a bit of time to open up. It has some of this very interesting root herb taste.
Root. It's almost like if you're
Like
going.
ginseng.
I think of the Khacheti Valley. I think about grasses, and I think about like the tree roots that are coming. You can smell that in the
I think
breeze.
it's something like ginseng.
So I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Good job. Good show. It looks like the Qvevri wine wins. The traditional one wins. This one showed a lot better than I thought. So we'll be going through a lot of different Georgian wines. We'll be doing some videos on how to actually pronounce some of these odd names, and we're going to try to do as much as we can. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel. Look in the description box because our book link will be right there too. And I will see you guys in the next episode.